Hey, yeah, we back right here on the Cognac Sessions, man. We out here talking to Maal The Pimp, man, the Chattanooga, Tennessee underground legend. I'm talking about became before the Maal, you know what I'm saying, man? Maal, what's up? You still good?
We good, man. We just had a nice little session.
Little intermission.
Yeah, a little intermission, you dig, bro. So we cool.
Quick
we
little
right
break.
back in. Yeah.
Quickly break.
Quick little break.
Okay, then.
We back.
We rejuvenated ourselves. You feel me?
Yeah, we thought Tierra had to go home, but her son wanted some more ramen noodles. So
Man, her son, how old is?
He's 10.
And this nigga asked for noodles in the middle of the night.
more noodles. He
got
want
the
a spread. That's what he want. He
got
want a
the munchies.
spread.
He got the munchies. That's that weed shit.
He want the jailhouse spread. That's what he
That's-
really want.
Listen, I don't know where he got that from.
That's that weed shit. You 10 years old and had a whole bowl of noodles and want some more.
And want some more.
Yeah, we got to check him out. Make
Got the
sure he ain't
munchies.
downstairs
Yeah.
smoking.
Yeah, man.
Shit, eating gummies. Y'all got some gummies or some cookies laying around?
Man, we appreciate everybody tuning in to the
hot
Cognac Session.
Some Kool-Aid.
Yeah, red.
Everything infused.
What's the flavor? We don't even say the flavor. We just say red.
No, we just be like that infused juice. No, you can't have that, Braden. For you know he done drunk it.
Cause he gonna bounce out the wall. And he already got ADHD and shit.
Yes, sir. Off the chain. Nice young man, though. Nice young man, though. You feel me?
Hey, it's Cognac Sessions. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We got a special guest in the building, Maal The Pimp.
Yes, sir.
Pimpaholics TV.
Yes, sir.
Man, we appreciate you for sitting down with us, man. We want to get right back into the story you was telling us.
Let's do it. Where you want to start at, Doug?
I want to start back off because we was talking about Chopper City Records.
Right.
So you just take it from there. You know what I'm saying? Where we started off, where we left off it. Go ahead. It's on you.
Well, we left off with me giving a shout out to my dog BG.
Yeah.
Free BG.
Free
You feel me?
BG.
He should be home by 2023. You feel me? If everything go right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he get blessed by the Lord anytime before then, but worst case scenario, 2023. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Go see him getting right back to it. And I was giving a shout out to my New Orleans people, which is, of course, BG himself, then his mom, Cynthia Dorsey, his auntie, Carol Dorsey. Special shout out to Carol Dorsey. Carol Dorsey is the CEO of Chopper City Records, which was his label.
Right now?
Yeah.
This is aunt?
Yes, his aunt. So
Dang.
when he left Cash Money and decided to move forward and started his own label,
Right.
he reached out to his auntie, Carol Dorsey, to be the boss because she had a business mindset and a college degree.
Oh, she was gangster.
Carol a real motherfucking G, bro.
Oh, yeah. I already
Carol a
know
real
it.
She a woman. And his mama, too, Cynthia Dorsey's his mama, but we call her Cint. Cint and Carol, they women. They sweet, they pretty, all that, but they real
But they
motherfucking
gangster.
G's, bro. They real motherfucking G's, dog. You feel me?
Right,
They real
right,
motherfucking
right.
G's, bro. So Carol was the face of Chopper City. She was the business, you feel me? So
Right.
if you want to look at it from a professional aspect, when you see on TV, BG is the artist. You follow me?
Right.
But behind the scenes, when it's time to cut the check and it's time to negotiate these deals, that's Carol Dorsey right there. That's his auntie. You follow what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
gotcha.
Shout out to Carol. I love you, lady. You know that. Shout out to Carol, man. You follow what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah, man, they're my people right there, bro. And I love the city. I got to shout out to New Orleans, man. I love the city of New Orleans.
The whole city,
Shout
man.
out
I
to
just like how they
Uptown.
talk.
Shout out to Uptown. Shout out to Downtown. 13th Ward, 3rd Ward, 9th Ward, Holly Grove, 7th Ward, all that. The West Bank, man. Shout out to New Orleans. Man.
Right.
Shout out to Red Rooster.
Wow.
Hey, shout out to New Orleans.
Shout out to Melba's.
Yes.
Shout out to man, who else? Harris Casino. You feel what I'm saying? Like New Orleans, that's my city right there. I can move to New Orleans without no MapQuest, bro.
Second home.
That's my
Okay.
city. And for real, that's my second home. That's really my second home.
Right.
And you know what my third home is?
What's that?
Detroit. And you know why I say that?
Why you say that?
And keep in mind, I came to New Orleans in 2004. You feel me? What happened in 2005?
Hurricane Katrina.
So when Hurricane Katrina hit, we had to relocate.
Right.
We all relocated to Detroit.
Why the fuck Detroit?
Good question. You feel what I'm saying? So before I came to New Orleans, BG and Carol already had relationships with people in Detroit.
Right.
And specifically my guy, my dog Red, Wide Open Records, you follow what I'm saying?
Right.
So they had relationships with the people in Detroit already. So when New Orleans,
Obviously, street niggas too.
street dude with
Yeah.
a business mindset, but a street dude, yeah.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? So they had relationships already before they met me with people in Detroit. So when Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans, I'm giving y'all the exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we want. That's what we here for.
Yeah.
Cognac Sessions. That's what we here for, man. Come on.
Yes.
So we knowing now that Hurricane Katrina finna come in a few days. So now it's time to evacuate. BG and Carl and his family, they evacuated to Houston. You feel me? Which most New Orleans people did.
Right.
They was like, Ma, you want to come with us to Houston? No. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
No,
Like
I'm
it's
going
right
home.
across the street.
Right.
I'm going home, yeah. So they went to Houston. I came home. You feel me? So now hurricane hit New Orleans and did what it did. So the city is shut down for X amount of weeks, and you can't come back and do whatever. So with that being said, from a business perspective, right? Our offices in New Orleans, our offices closed down. So now that's mean no phone calls, no work, none of that. So you can't call and book BG. We can't go in the studio and record. And at the time, we were signed to Koch Records in New York. So we had an album that was due to be turned in at a certain date.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? So now we can't go in the studio and turn the album in to get the advance money. We can't take phone calls to book him. So there's no money coming in at the time.
Right.
There's no money. You feel me? So
what was BG located at this
Houston.
time? He was in Houston. Okay.
BG,
All right.
his mom, his auntie, his brother, all of them went to Houston.
Right,
You feel me? I came home.
Right.
So if I'm in Chattanooga and you in Houston and our office is closed, you can't call and do business with us. So we can't get no money.
Right,
You follow what I'm saying?
right, I feel you.
And we can't record no music. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? And at the time, we had an album that's supposed to be turned in by a certain date. You feel me? So we can't turn the album in. As a promoter, you can't call and book us because there's no phone communication because of what's going on in New Orleans. You feel me? So the next thing was, okay, how can we set up shop and get our office back up and running? Okay, in terms of them, we got people in Detroit. They call Detroit and see and tell them what's going on and see what the business is. So they did that and said, okay, I got a call in Tennessee. We finna relocate to Detroit. We finna fly to Detroit next week and set up shop up there. So they flew to Detroit. Katrina hit in August of 2005. I never forget that shit. They flew to Detroit in September and set up shop, and they flew me up there in October.
Right.
Now here go the real shit. We in Detroit, all of us, BG included, us all staying at a hotel paid for by FEMA. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
all staying in a hotel paid for by FEMA. You feel
Right,
me?
right.
But we had an office location up there based on the people that Carol had relationships with. So we was able to go up there. We'd stay at the hotel during the day. We stand in the hotel during the day. We'd go to the office and do our business and then come back to the hotel. So once we got to the office, that's when we started picking back up on where we left off at. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
So we stayed in Detroit from 2005 until early 2007. So roughly, I lived in Detroit for 2 years. You follow what I'm saying?
At the hotel?
I lived in the hotel for 6 months, and then after that, I got a house up there. You follow what I'm saying?
Okay. Got you.
Yeah. But we lived in that city of Detroit for 2 years, bro. You follow what I'm saying? So that's why I always say Detroit is my third home. New Orleans is my second home. Detroit is my third home because I got relationships and I got friends up there and people I look at as family based on them taking us in and giving us love, knowing the fact that we came up there on some hurricane shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That what's up, man. Yeah. Man, but first, I want to ask you about something. I've been watching your podcast, Pimpaholic TV.
Right.
Shout them out real quick. Shout them out.
Pimpaholic, man, listen, go to YouTube. YouTube.com and subscribe to my podcast on my YouTube channel, which is called Pimpaholic TV. Go subscribe to that. You'll see multiple interviews from my podcast, and I got a talk show called Table Talk with MTP. That's also a part of my Pimpaholic TV podcast. You'll see a bunch of live performances.
Yeah.
Some of your favorite celebrities on there, behind the scenes, tour life, interviews. Just, Pimpaholic TV is the shit, man. Go subscribe to that on YouTube, Pimpaholic TV. Yeah.
All right, I wanna play something for you real quick.
All right.
And then I'm gonna ask you a question, and then you just run with it how you feel.
Let's do it, dog.
All right.
We're gonna get to in a minute. You went to jail because a motherfucker told on you.
Hold up. Somebody told me the first time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
With that being said,
Yeah.
so how do you feel about niggas that tell? And this is why I say that, because a nigga like you who didn't tell but got told on, you kept it third, you did all that time for not snitching when you could have got it early if you would.
Right.
You get out. But then, niggas embrace you. What's up, Big Slate? Or they come through to supporting your business and buying, spending money with you. When I mention your name in the street, niggas got everything good to say about you. But the flip side, and you didn't tell. The flip side of that is you got niggas that are snitching, that are known fucking informants on paperwork, whether it's for dope charges, murder charges, whatever, they're on paperwork. They come home and they getting embraced just like you are.
Yeah.
So what do you get out of keeping it real now? And how you feel about that situation? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's funny you should ask that because Once you a child, your mama tell you this, your grandmama tell you this, your uncle tell you this. Don't tell it.
Right.
Tell your sister stole some money. Don't be telling your sister. Don't tell it. So it's bred in you not to tell. Okay? So you do that all your life and you don't tell. Now the street got a code. You don't tell on the street. That's it. That's the street code. And you keep it real with the street. But I'm gonna tell you something. What I learned from the first trip and the second trip. The street ain't your first love, man. The street don't even love you. Now I kept it real with the street. I'm thorough. I'm thorough here. I'm thorough in the pen. I'm thorough worldwide. But I didn't keep it real with my family. Even you. You my family, brother. I ain't keep it real with you. I left you. I left you out here to the wood. You came up. You strong. But I left you. I love my mama. I didn't keep it real with her. I didn't keep it real with my sister or my kids. Now the street, they have showed me love since I've been home. That's right, but the street don't owe me nothing. See, I ain't come out like, man, look, I been gone, man, touch my hand. Now, fruit guys have touched my hand, but the street don't owe me nothing. But
All right.
Who was that speaking?
It's part of his podcast.
Okay.
That's his cousin. That's your cousin, right?
My cousin, shout out to my cousin, OG, triple OG, quadruple OG, my cousin Brian Slayton, you feel me?
Yeah. So, but what I want to ask you about that is, I heard him saying that, the street code, you keep it real.
Right.
You don't tell, you don't snitch, you don't say nothing.
True.
But he was saying about you keep it real with the streets. But he felt like he didn't keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? So, wait a minute, let me turn the mic back on. Can you say something to me?
Yo.
Make sure I got you, because I want to get you.
You hear me?
I hear you. You hear me?
I'm echoing a little bit.
Echo a little bit.
I can't hear myself.
What about now?
Yeah.
It's coming in clear, but
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. I'm okay. We can fuck with it.
Oh, yeah, we going to fuck with it. It don't fuck the sound.
As long as you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm going to get all the audio regardless. It don't matter. But what I'm saying is, if he feel that way, like he told the truth about the first one, like we don't snitch, we don't talk. You know what I'm saying? Your mama always told you that coming up. You know what I'm saying? But how you feel about when he said, that's your cousin now, it's your first cousin.
Blood cousin, yeah.
It's your blood cousin. How you feel about when he said, but I left you though? You know what I'm saying? I didn't keep it real with you. I didn't keep it real with your family, with my family. That's what his words. I didn't keep it real with my family and the shit like that. I didn't keep it real with you. So how you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Is it supposed to be I grew up keeping it real with the streets. But what I realized was, like, I grew up, all right, I'm vice lord.
Okay, all right.
I grew up like that. So, but when I went to jail or whatever I did, and my baby was out here struggling, and my baby ain't got Pampers, my baby mama ain't got money to buy Pampers. Ain't no vice lords keep it real with me and buy my baby Pampers.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So tell me your perspective about that. Like, how it's supposed to go.
When you say that I didn't keep it real with you, me putting myself in his mindset, I get it. You feel what I'm saying? But the other side of it is, like, on the real nigga shit, when you sign up for the street, these type of repercussions come with that. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're out here hustling hustling and doing whatever you're doing. It's always a chance you're gonna catch a charge and go to jail. When
Right.
you catch a charge and go to jail, you know that you're gonna leave your family. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Point blank, ain't no way around that. You feel what I'm saying? So when he did what he did and caught this situation, he got took away from us on 2 times.
Right.
Totaling up to over 30 years. You know what I'm saying? He did like real time. Not that 5 or 6 year shit. He did a real time, bro. He feel me? Like the first time was like 8 or 9 years, and the second time, he blew trial and caught a 33-year sentence. You feel me?
Right.
So this and that's where he's coming home from now. This second time, a 33-year sentence. But then, by the grace of God, then these laws that came with Obama and Trump, 45 months got knocked off here, 32 months here. take a drug class or
First time offenders, drug
He's
offenders.
not a first time offender at all.
Oh, okay.
At all.
Multiple charges.
He's not
Yeah,
a first time
okay, I got
you. Taking classes here and there, 6-8 months knocked off, a year and a half knocked off. Then certain laws passed, 32 months knocked off, 45 months knocked off. So that 33 years was able to get knocked down to whatever it was in filming. So after he did roughly, I think they caught him in 2003. He did about right at 17, anywhere from 17 to 20. You follow what I'm saying?
That's how many years he did?
The second time. Not to count the first time.
The dude that was talking.
Yes.
So the first time he did how many?
9.
And then the second time he did
17 to 18.
God damn.
He came home last year from that.
I don't give a fuck if he told on 30 niggas. The dude 25 years straight.
And he did time because he got told on. You feel me?
Yeah,
so he get told on, and they come to him saying, hey, just like somebody told on you, do the same thing. We'll cut your time. He told him, fuck you.
And went on and did his time.
Did it like a G, bro.
I think about Bernie Mac when I say that he was like, Bernie Mac was like, you know, it's 85% of the niggas in jail that's in jail for nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in jail because I ain't no punk. I ain't snitch on my dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think it's a difference. Like if I'm driving in my car, you know what I'm saying, and I know you got dope on you and we get caught, okay, I take that charge because I know you got dope on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if I'm riding in my car and I don't know you got dope on you and we get caught, I expect you to hold up for that.
Right. But the other side of that, though, if you know I got dope on me, that's still my dope.
It's supposed to be.
I'm supposed to say, no, man, that's me. He ain't got nothing to do with that. That's what I'm supposed to say.
So you telling me that's what they supposed to do, but if they don't do that, then what?
Yeah,
you got to hold up for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because if you be like, hey, man, they show dope.
Because the other side of that is this. If I'm riding with you and you tell me I got a 4-way on me.
You getting the fuck out.
Hey, exactly. Right.
You're getting
right.
You're not riding nowhere with me. You getting the fuck out. You ain't your dope.
We ain't finna take that chance.
Get the fuck out.
We ain't finna take that chance of both of us getting charged for your shit. We
but
not finna take that chance.
They come with it though. Like,
no, because you slick kind of know when you dealing with old pussy ass nigga. First of all, don't sit up here and act like you just ain't got the same way we got intuition. Something in your stomach lets you know that this nigga ain't all the way solid.
That's different. I'm saying if you know this is how we transport dope, it got to be transported.
Okay, right?
But if your homie call you and tell you, hey, come pick me up, I got to get such and such.
That's different. You got to take that. You got to
take that. You got to eat that.
Yeah, you got to take that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to eat that. It don't matter.
But let me tell you how much he better eat. He better stress to fucking 12.
That's my dope. It don't go that way. I feel like that if I eat that charge, I shouldn't have to worry about nothing on my books.
You shouldn't, but you will. That's where the real nigga shit come in at. You shouldn't, but you will. You take the same charge as a nigga right here.
Yeah.
And
God rest my uncle, so he done empty out a whole bunch of niggas, especially one. And if he end up watching this live, I walked in barrels and he was dumping you in your head because you thought it was safe for me to take a charge. Yeah. And I went and sat down and was already on 4 years worth of paper. I ain't see it coming.
Have you had people that you thought was homeboys that you took care of in jail? You sent green dots whenever they came into play for you. Green dots to put money on their books to get out there, act like they didn't know you at all. Cause I had that happen.
Act like they didn't know me at all. No. But show appreciation. I've dealt with that. Yeah.
Yeah. How you get through? Cause
I'm gonna tell you something. When that happened with me, and I said, each one of my homeboys who I had relationships with on the street, if I really fuck with you, I fuck with you. Like, I'm a genuine, good-hearted dude. I ain't gonna be on no fuck shit unless you deserve that.
Right.
I'm genuinely good-hearted.
Right.
I'm cut like that. You feel me? So if you've been homeboys for X amount of years and you catch a charge, if nobody else coming to the county jail, I'm coming to see you, bro.
Right.
If you go to jail and get sentenced to 40 years, everybody else might look at it like shit. I ain't used to going to see him now. He ain't gonna be able to get out and say we didn't keep it real. I'm the nigga that's gonna come see you.
Right.
I'm the nigga that's gonna still make the phone call to your homegirl or go take to see your mom. I'm a nigga that's gonna still do that.
Right.
You feel me? Now when you get out of jail, me being humble and good hearted, I'm not gonna never throw it up in your face.
Right.
Like,
Right.
damn, I did that, bro. How you gonna? I never do that. You know what I did for you.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta say that.
Right.
You know what I did. You
Right.
follow what I'm saying?
Man, it's on you if you don't.
Yeah,
you know what
now-
I'm saying?
Right.
I've done that a few times, and when people came home, I looked at it like I ain't throwing shit in your face, and I never said, but you know what I did. Don't act like that with me.
Yeah, but how
Know what
they
I'm
make you feel though? Like do you address it or you just let it be what it be?
I don't address it, and the reason why because I don't have to because you know what I did.
Right.
I don't have to address it, and I never bring it up in front of a crowd of people, definitely, because I ain't
Most
trying to throw it in
definitely.
your face.
Yeah.
I never address it, but you know what I did. You know when I came to see you, or when we was writing letters, when you was telling me, man, ain't none of them other niggas fuck with me, but you did. You know that,
Right.
So when you come home, you can either acknowledge that or act like it didn't happen. But either way it go, I never bring it up, and I never throw it in your face, and I never act like you owe me nothing because I did it from my heart. I didn't do it for
Yeah.
the blessing of to get,
But I
didn't do
feel
it
like
for
I
that.
supposed to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And at the end of the day, you don't owe me nothing, but just to show a little appreciation. And if you don't do that, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. You
Yeah.
feel me? I get it. But I never bring it up, and I never mention names, and I never tell other niggas, man, I looked out for him. He acting like this. I never do that.
Most niggas do that. They
I never do that, bro.
because we wasn't doing it for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So I never do that, dog. I ain't.
I brought that up to you because I went through that. I mean, I witnessed a nigga walk by me in the club. I told my wife that night, and she was wondering why I was mad because I witnessed a nigga where I was giving money to his mom and all this shit to give to him, whether they gave it to him or not. You know what I'm saying? I always let him know that I gave them
You
this.
gave it to
such-
them, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he walked by me like I was a fucking statue. So I that's why I was asking you. That's why I asked you that question. Like,
Because
what?
you're
how
not
do
an
you handle it?
Aries.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
The zodiac
Yes.
signs.
No, you're not an Aries. Because
What you would have did?
I didn't see you either.
No.
No, I promise you at the moment.
This was 6 years in the pen that I sunk. No, I had to worry about that because I was sending when I didn't have it.
But you was coming from a good space. Right. So at the moment that your heart was genuine, that's where you gotta say, I'm not gonna let my heart be troubled with this motherfucker.
Yeah, I usually be like,
No,
well, God.
no,
I
no.
usually be like, well,
I'm not even waiting on God's vengeance.
no, not the vengeance. I be like, well, at least God. I usually be like, well, at least God know my heart. But I be like, well, God don't know my heart for me giving something to a nigga that I know that did wrong. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna.
But whatever reasoning why you were doing it, that was where you were coming from a different space, right?
Yeah.
So you can't get on his frequency because he's a fuck nigga, and it took 6 years for you to see this nigga was a fuck nigga. So honestly, you just gotta wear that shit and walk the fuck away. You didn't lose nothing. Nothing. You wasn't fucking him.
Nah,
So you don't owe him a motherfucking.
Yeah, I didn't lose nothing, but still
Yeah.
though,
I
man.
get what you're saying. I get everything you saying, bro. I swear I do. You feel me?
You had to be in that situation to.
The only reason it wouldn't bother me was because I know I did good.
And that's
I tried.
it. As long as you know,
You know
that
I
you
did
coming
good, bro.
from a good space.
Now, if you don't want to acknowledge that in public, we want to. That's
Yeah.
cool. So if you go to jail again, don't expect this shit to happen.
Fact. And when it do happen again,
Yeah.
because those type of people tend to make those weird
Yeah.
ass decisions.
Yeah, it won't happen again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now now this is where the decision comes in at. Are you gonna decide to fucking call me for me to tell you get the fuck off my phone?
Right, yeah.
That's the decision.
Motherfucker keep going to jail, keep going to
No,
jail.
because you like that shit.
My grandfather told me a motherfucker that keep going to jail,
got
they got a
somebody in there.
girlfriend down
Girlfriend,
there.
You
they
been
got a
in
punk
there
in there.
fucking
They got a
bitch.
punk in there.
You
They
look.
keep,
They got a punk in there.
No,
Yeah.
you got somebody that you trying to get back to.
yeah.
You want the little boy pussy.
The boy
No, you want
pussy.
the boy pussy.
The boy pussy.
You want the boy pussy. You keep fucking going to jail. You like fucking boys. Period. And I don't give a damn. I done. No, you like doing that shit. The fuck you want to go to jail for and be hanging around other niggas who dicks bigger and smaller than
Yeah.
yours? That shit don't make no sense.
Yeah.
So now this nigga look good to you.
Hey, Ma, I didn't call you here to talk about how big
sorry,
dick
I'm
she
just
is.
saying,
Not to talk about how big dick she is and shit. You know what I'm saying?
She crazy.
Tierra go off in a minute. That's why I don't like calling her. That's why she missed so many episodes. I be like, I don't even call her. I just
She wild.
Just saying, niggas out here acting like they like women and shit. Clearly, so you going to jail this month?
yeah.
So you intentionally didn't pay that child support, bitch. So what you been doing? Cause I was sending the check on the other end. The fuck?
Hey, before we close, we about to close. Before I let you shout out all the people you want to shout out and do your thing, give us a final thought of what we've been talking about, the artists in the industry, because you've been obviously been deep in the underground label. Even though I mean to us, Chopper City Records was a major label to underground artists, but it was still an underground label. You know what I'm saying? Give the artists some. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Give us a final thought on everything that you know what I'm saying that you've been through, and you don't want other artists to go through.
Good question. I'm gonna say a few things about that. What I've been through and what I don't want other artists to go through is, if you're in this music industry, bro, especially if you're somebody that's coming from the streets, man, separate the streets from your music. You feel me? From your business. You can't do both. You follow what I'm saying? Everybody says that's a cliche term or whatever, but once you officially decide to go legit with music, you have to cut the streets off. You can't be an active dope dealer and still trying to rap. You can't be a gangbanger actively and still trying to rap. You follow what I'm saying? You got to cut it short, and you got to watch the company that you keep around you too. You feel me? I learned that the hard way. You feel me?
Right.
If you are entrenched in the streets and you're rapping, if you're entrenched in the streets, you're gonna still have street dudes around you, which means you still gonna have street activities going on in your life, which means that's gonna draw police and FBI attention. That's what the fuck you don't want. You follow what I'm saying?
FBI attention.
That's what you don't want. You feel me? So once you decide to go fully legit, you have to pursue that and cut off all the other bullshit. And another thing that I always promote, man, network and build relationships. Networking and relationships will put you in places that money can't. You follow what I'm saying? So you can't pay for a real relationship. You follow what I'm saying? Go out there and network. Listen, leave your city. You feel me? It'll never happen for you in your city. Leave your city. You feel me? You can't stay in the city that you're from. You have to leave and go outside of the city and network and build relationships. And when you do that type of shit, don't burn bridges with the people you build relationships with. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
Because once you burn bridges with one person, that should have fucked you up down the line. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So build relationships, you feel me? Because if people like you as a person and they take a liking to you, you'll start seeing them open doors for you.
Right.
So once you start building solid relationships, you might not see the benefit from it tomorrow or next month, but years down the line, you'll start seeing where that shit pays off for you. Because this entertainment industry is real small.
Right.
It's a big game, but it's real small. The same people are the ones behind the same events that are across the country. You follow what I'm saying? You feel me? So once you got relationships with people, that will put you in places that money can't. You feel me?
Right.
A dollar amount cannot be put on a real relationship. You feel me? So I always suggest and I promote and I preach to artists, build relationships. Quit acting like you fucking arrogant and you don't need nobody.
Right.
That's gonna keep you in the same spot right there.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my manager sitting over there in the corner. She just gave me that same speech this morning. We was on the phone for at least 30 minutes, and literally everything that just came out your mouth, like she just hit me with it.
That mean it's true then. And I didn't know she told you that. You feel what I'm saying?
She been on me.
Yeah, you spoke that shit.
No, she been on my head.
That's the real deal. Like, man, they say money makes the world go round, and it do to a certain extent, but relationships make the world go round.
My grandfather told me that relationships with people, he said respect, but take you places money can't get you.
True.
And I live by that. Like, I might not have more than the next person, nothing like that, but as long as you respect me, I can get into any door.
And that's true. I'm a prime example of that, bro. Like, I can go across the country. Half of these artists you see on TV, I know these dudes personally, bro.
Right.
Their numbers in my phone. You
feel right.
But that didn't start from me walking up trying to say, listen to my demo. It started from a respectful relationship. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They trust me as a person. They trust me to say, okay, we got a concert here. Yeah, you can come. Whoever with you, we good. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
You follow, because they respect me and they know me. So if I'm coming to see this artist and I got you with me, they don't know who the fuck you are, but the fact that you with me, they respect
It's
me,
okay.
you're good. You follow what I'm saying? And then the fact that I bring you around, I trust you not to be on no fuck shit.
Right,
you follow what I'm saying?
right.
Whether
right,
it's
right.
on some stealing shit, on some groupie shit, I trust you not to act like that.
Right.
Right.
You follow what I'm
Right.
saying? And all that comes from the respect that they have for me that I have for them. You follow what I'm
Right.
saying? They won't respect me and let me bring anybody around if they didn't respect me. And the fact I respect them, I'm not gonna bring anybody around. I know who to bring, who not to bring.
Right.
I know the homies on the head busting shit. I know the homies on the robbing shit, and I know the people on the genuine shit. The people on the genuine shit, do I bring with me? You follow what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, respect and relationships is what puts you in places that money can't. And I preach that, bro. I preach that. You feel what I'm saying? I preach that. I just really hope people understand that, dog.
Yeah, man, they got to understand it, man. And I appreciate you for coming to sit down with us. And it's a part 2 because tell them about the. I didn't get a chance to get into your documentary and the movie you have been in, the documentaries you've been in.
Right.
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Speak to them about that before we close out.
So we'll come back on part 2. We're gonna speak on my latest documentary, which is called "Off Comes the Mask." And that's a documentary that's talking about the rise and fall, the untold story of Fam Records, which is the biggest hip hop label in Chattanooga, which I was a part of from beginning to end. So that documentary is gonna give the whole spiel about that. Very interesting documentary.
Yeah.
Everybody say the documentary is interesting. Don't get me wrong, but this is a very interesting documentary, and this kind of gives you a picture of the cloth that I'm cut from and why my hustle is the way it is. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
And the movie that I was in was a movie called The Milwaukee Story, Too Much Sugar for a Dime. And that was in theaters up north back in 2019 or 20. And it was about to come down south, and then the pandemic hit when the theater shut down.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I didn't get to see a movie that I was in on the big screen in my region, you feel me? But there was a movie called Too Much Sugar for One Dime, The Milwaukee Story. It was based out of Milwaukee, filmed in Milwaukee. It's shout out to my guy Quandale Robbins, Paystacks. He was the executive producer and the star of the movie. But also, the movie featured Lil Boosie Badass, Starlito out of Nashville, the Belzer Gang out of Nashville, MJG from 8 Ball, MJG, and myself. So that was a nice star-studded cast. You follow what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm a fucking actor, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't lying. I'm in a movie. I'm an actor, bro. And I had a speaking role in the movie. You get what I'm saying?
You know, fucking, we didn't get killed in the credits or none of that
I gotta
shit.
speak. I'm on a big screen, bro. Like in a real movie with a big budget, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, man, that was my acting role right there, debut, man, on the big screen, man. So yeah, I'm hustling, dog.
Oh yeah, man. You gonna be anytime you want to come back and sit down with the Cognac Sessions, man. You more than welcome out. I will be looking for the invite on the Pimpaholics.
That's coming, bro. Trust me, that's coming. I promise you that. You got my word on that. That's coming, dog. For
I
real.
open up to you, tell you everything you need to know. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
like
saying?
you dope.
I appreciate that.
He dope.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sweetie.
Look, and Tierra don't say that about nobody.
I appreciate
I'm
that,
telling
Tierra.
you.
And she stayed late, and her son passed his curfew for me.
Yo, he ain't noticed. That nigga's not past his curfew.
Don't do
appreciate
him. My baby retired, honey. We have to drive out of town for him to go to school.
Yeah,
Okay,
you put him in the good
right.
school. They teaching critical race theory over at the school.
Listen,
that
Brandon
he's
is
in.
a king over there at that school.
Cause he's the only black. That's
Exactly.
why.
So they want to talk about his. Don't do that. They want to talk about my baby melanin, and they want a little bit. And I told them, you can buy some.
You gonna sell your son melon?
I'm a little bit.
You gonna buy crypto with it, right?
NFT me, baby. You want some melanin? I got it broke the fuck up. We going melanin.
You got to give him melatonin tonight. That's what he go to sleep.
No. He listen. He gonna go to sleep as soon as we get in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, he
All
still
right.
act like a baby.
Hey, go ahead and shout out your. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hey,
Nominated
wait a
3
minute. Let me say first. Tierra Mitchell, award nominated, BEC award nominated, Master Barber.
Okay, so we're going to clean that all the way up. I think he intentionally calls me a master barber just so I could turn around and be like, no, actually, I am.
just want a haircut for $20. I don't want to pay $40
And I
for a
got
fucking
somebody-
haircut.
Testing. I got somebody I could recommend you to that'll give you a
No.
haircut. I got you.
I can't get a haircut for $20.
Hey, listen, I got you.
No, the fuck you
So
don't with
all
somebody
of my
else.
$20 barbers, y'all inbox me because I'm telling you, for the people who want a $20 haircut, as a matter of fact, you know what? I could give you a $20 haircut. I got you.
A bald fade.
I got you.
No, I would not trust that shit.
Why?
No.
He crazy.
No.
Why?
No.
If I'm the best barber in the city, why would you not let me cut your hair for $20?
A bald fade?
What? Oh, I can't.
I might have to get the Michael Jordan after fucking with you for $20.
What's no?
The Michael Jordan, the murder one.
No.
Yes,
the
we get the money.
No, I wouldn't dare do anything.
So
like
you gonna hook me up for $20?
Listen. So let me tell y'all about the best
Just
barber in
shout your peep
Chattanooga.
out. Just shout your peep
I'ma
out.
shout me out. Shout out to me, motherfuckers. How about that, right? No. Don't do me.
Go ahead, shout your peep. Shout out. Shout yourself
So a
out.
lot of people know me as Tierra Mitchell, but my brand is Clippers. I am nominated 3
Tell
times.
them how to spell it.
Kliphers, and it's short for a female that cuts hair, a dope ass female that cuts hair.
Right.
Yeah. So it's Clippers, right? Don't put 2 P's in it.
Right.
It's 1 P. But yeah, I'm nominated best barber 3 times in a row. Yeah, thank you.
You the shit.
Thanks, Chattanooga.
Man, I appreciate you.
I guess
for
I
this.
may be a popular nobody. Because I don't know anybody, but everybody think they know me.
I just want to tell you before anybody else tell you, I love you and I appreciate you for sitting down with me, being my co-host for all this time that we've been doing this.
Dub.
I love you. You know what I'm saying?
I love you too.
If you was able to become homeless, your son can stay, but you can't. But you know what I'm saying? You can
Well,
always sit down with me.
I think he intentionally keep cutting my mic out every time I'm about to say something, right? He be like,
I didn't got my hand up
he want to
here
say
yet.
some ghetto ratchet shit to me, and then as soon as it's time for me to rebut, he pause. And I be
Yeah.
like, hey, no.
Hey, but I love you. I
I love you
appreciate you.
too. And it's
Even
good.
though you ain't came in 2 shows, this $50, you know what I'm saying? We're going to put it towards
No,
my
I am
haircut.
absolutely ecstatic to be loved.
Yeah, but we're going to put it towards
I
my
make
haircut.
sure I write that down in my affirmations every morning.
Can I get that $50 toward my haircut?
I am so happy and grateful that Dub City loves me.
Yeah.
She said it.
Shout out to Mississippi. Shout out to Chattanooga. Shout out to, oh my goodness, Chef Chester, Chef. Oh my goodness, Chef Chester,
Oh,
seafood and more.
Oh, yes.
Maul, shout out to people, man.
Man, shout out to the whole Chattanooga. Shout out to my neighborhood, the West Side. You follow them?
West Side?
Project W's up. 4 fingers, 2 cross. You dig? Shout out to my people in New Orleans, Detroit, the whole country. And I want to say thanks to everybody that's been supporting my YouTube channel, Pimp Holler TV.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody that's logged on to my website, which is www.maalthepimp.com. Thanks to all my YouTube and my Instagram, and my Twitter subscribers, which is @MaulThePimp. I just want to say I'm humbled, I'm appreciative, and I'm thankful for everybody that supports me. It's all
Oh, didn't you just have a little female on there from Love and Hip Hop?
yeah,
The old.
yeah. It was my
Yeah.
girl right there. My girl Chardonnay. She was on
Chardonnay.
Not Love and Hip Hop.
Chardonnay.
Not Love and Hip Hop. She was on
So,
the Love of Ray J.
Love of Ray J,
Love
yeah.
of Ray J. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my dog. So shout out to Chardonnay, man. Yeah, she just did an interview with me a few weeks ago for my podcast. That's
Shout
my
out
dog
to
right there.
Chardonnay.
So I definitely got to get on your podcast to boost my podcast up,
And
man.
it's all love. We're gonna do that, bro. And,
Yeah.
and that comes with the networking. You follow what I'm saying? I met this dude a few weeks ago when we spoke on the same panel for the Chat Hip Hop Summit. I
On the
never
same
knew who
shit.
he was before that.
Yeah.
We met there.
I
We
seen him
switched
pimping
numbers.
on the corner. That's how we met. He was real live pimping on the corner.
I wasn't pimping.
Shit.
If you want to tell the story, you can tell the story how you met me.
Dub, you have a great heart.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
man.
do. You have a great
You
heart.
can tell. You can tell.
Yeah,
you
he's
feel me?
definitely genuine. I was standing outside. I had on some shiny ass pants. I was being my fly ass self, and I just looked up, and there was Black Jesus out here helping the people in the community that are less fortunate. Because I don't call anybody homeless. I just say that they don't have.
Right.
At that time, their pockets were not where they needed to be.
Right.
And God sent this bundle of joy to come and bless these people with a box. And I was like, oh, mama, he over there pimping them people, which he was doing a good deed.
That's fucked up. You stereotyping.
I did.
Definitely stereotype.
Yes, because he was out here handing out goods and things.
You stereotype that man. We had a good heart. That's
A
cold.
good heart.
And then he made a post looking for a co-host, and I jumped in his inbox like, hey, listen, I want some of that action.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, man, we've been clicking, and she been like my sister ever since, man, and it's been lovely, man. I just got to stay more consistent. She preached that to me this morning. I was late for work this morning. I got up, at 7:34, my wife woke me up. She was like, "Baby, you must ain't going to work." I wanted to tell her, "Hell no, fuck that job."
She should have slapped him with some puss.
But she talked to me my whole way to work, and she talked to me a whole hour after I was already there. And I'm telling her, Terry, look, I gotta fucking go. I gotta go clock in.
Man.
But she was really spilling her heart out to me about this podcast. And,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get it. We gonna get there.
It's all about being on the same frequency.
Yeah, and I told her, even if I ain't on the same frequency, you still gotta fuck with me. And she was like, "No, I'm still letting your ass go." You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. I appreciate Tierra for doing what she did. We done went through 3 or 4 co-hosts. Still shout out Janae for what she did come through and do for us, man. I appreciate her for coming through. And man, Maal, I appreciate you for coming through, man.
No problem, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you now, I love you, man.
But
We
Maal
love what
has
you're doing.
been the dopest.
The dopest.
The dopest of them all. Y'all, honestly, when you watch this, when you want to come on here and we ask you to come,
Man,
this is the
sit
prime
down.
example of
And-
how to sit down
Yeah.
and speak and deliver what you have going on. Like,
And it's open for everybody.
yeah. Now we done had some really, really good interviews.
Yeah, but this is the
But
dopest.
to know the history behind some
Yeah.
things, and like, that's family to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. For now on,
Appreciate
yeah.
that.
You
I
know,
appreciate that, man.
Definitely, because jeez.
What you see is what you get with me, man. This ain't no, man. I'm the same on and off camera. You know, I would have had the same conversation you sit down there in your living room, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah, it's just the camera's on right now.
Oh, I
That's
already
all
knew
it is,
that. When
bro.
we met at the Hip Hop Awards, I realized we was on the same shit. Like, when I walk, hey, we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, we on the same shit though. But
Right,
man, I
right.
appreciate you for coming through.
It's all love, dog.
Shout out to Maal The Pimp. Y'all make sure y'all tune into his podcast, Pimpaholics TV.
Right.
When you air every what?
Every week. I'm filming 2 or 3 episodes a week, and then I sit there and so I do pre-recorded episodes 2 or 3 times a week. Then I sit there and space them out and decide when I'm gonna release them. So I'm releasing shit every week, bro.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
podcast, which is Pimpaholics TV, and I got a talk show which is called Table Talk with MTP. You follow what I'm saying? Let me say this, y'all. My next episode of my talk show comes out this week. You feel me? So my talk show is called Table Talk with MTP, The Great Debate. That's separate from my podcast. My podcast
Right.
is one-on-one interviews.
Right.
The talk show, I do like 5 or 6 people, and I have debatable topics on there. And I got to plug this while I'm on here right quick, so excuse me.
Plug it. Shit.
Yeah.
So
Plug that.
so I want check this out. In the talk show, Table Talk with MTP, The
Okay.
Great Debate. So the whole thing is to have debatable topics, topics that people have different opinions on, and we get on there and voice our differences, and then it's trying to get an understanding of why you feel like that, why I feel like that.
Yeah.
Episode 1 was called "Why Do Men and Women Cheat?" So women got their own reason about why they think we cheat, and we got a reason about why we feel like y'all cheat.
And this
follow
who
what
you
I'm
was
saying?
talking the fuck about?
You doing this with Rick?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah,
No,
we
no,
just
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
it.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Rick Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my studio engineer. That's my dude. Yeah.
So Rick
Yeah.
made a post about.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my dude, yeah.
But it was crazy because he was getting feedback.
Yeah,
Right,
that's my
right.
guy.
Yeah.
Rick, my guy.
How many people did you get to show up down there?
Down where?
Wherever you were doing your.
Yeah.
your-
No, I do it on Zoom.
oh.
I do a pre-recording.
No,
on
I'm
Zoom.
coming to sit down with your ass.
I see. I don't do the talk show in person. I do it on Zoom, so I can have everybody tune in on the camera screen and all that shit. You follow what I'm saying? The podcast is on Zoom too. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we're gonna get that on the same level. We
Okay.
gonna talk when you leave, and
Right,
just so I want to sit down on both of them.
Okay.
Because I got some shit I need to say. My
check this
woman
out.
been cheating on me.
Check
Shit.
this out. Check
Ain't
this out.
nobody been damn cheating.
Hey, check this out. So look, that was episode 1. Why do men and women cheat?
Okay.
Episodes. And again, these are the debatable topics. Shit
Okay.
that you might feel a certain way about, and I might feel a certain way
But
about.
we got to listen to each other.
Right. Episode 2 was called "If a Man Proposes and a Woman Says No."
The relationship
The
over.
relationship be over.
It's over. It's over.
Yes and no.
No. If you say fucking no, it's over with.
Check this
No,
out, though.
why?
Check this out. Listen. Now, listen. You heard what I said, Ms.
No,
White?
wait a minute. You
If a
ain't
man
gonna do
propo-
that.
If a man proposes, listen.
You not gonna do that on my podcast.
Listen to me, dude. Listen to me. Listen. If a man proposes and a woman says no, should the relationship be over? And as a man, initially, our answer is what he just said. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. I don't saved up and bought this ring. I don't drop down and propose you in a restaurant. on New Year's Eve night and the whole restaurant crowd and my family there, your family there, you say no, fuck
Yeah.
no, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
But, and this is where the debate comes in.
Okay.
From a woman perspective, the woman say, well, why did I say no? You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
So say if you proposed to me on New Year's Eve night, but you just cheated in October.
I'm
follow
on
what I'm saying?
Facts. I was about to say, what the fuck is you proposing to me for?
Here go the thing about it. If you just cheated in October, but the fact that I'm still here, I'm still trying to work it out with you, but I hadn't got to that level of
He was dumb for that.
I hadn't got to the level of where I feel comfortable with marrying you, but the fact that I hadn't left, I'm still trying to work it out. So I'm saying no because we hadn't got back to that trust level. So if you say no in a situation like that, I get it.
He was
You follow what I'm
crazy
saying?
because
I
he's
get it.
supposed to know even before he
Right.
proposed that this woman is gonna say yes. You supposed to know before that.
Right.
Yeah, you supposed to know
I
before.
was gonna say yes.
What, huh?
Did you know I was gonna say yes?
The police didn't get called. I was
told
gonna
you
beat
they
your look. I'm gonna say this on air. I was
too.
gonna beat Chester ass.
You going to jail.
I would have went to jail, but her ass would have been beat.
Girl, I enjoyed it.
When you doing that? When you doing that?
That's out already. That's out already.
Is that already?
I'm ready to tune in.
You did
I'm
right.
getting to the.
Back, please, and put me on
Look,
Zoom.
I'm ready to tune in.
Hey, check this out.
Pimp Hollis TV.
So here go the
Right.
one that's come. I'm finna say a few more things and get to the one that I just filmed. The next episode was called "Should a Man Take Care of Kids That's Not His?" You follow what I'm saying?
Okay.
That should seem easy.
It depends because if it's just a sexual relationship, then hell no.
Oh no, hell
You know what
no.
I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
But
Right.
if we end up in a sexual relationship and that turns into a relationship,
Right.
then morally, yeah, that's right.
Right, right.
Then another episode was called "Should You Get Vaccinated or Not?" Because everybody got their own opinion about getting
Right.
the shot. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go on and get the jab if you want to. You let me know when your arm grow another arm.
The one I just filmed. Now I done filmed 3 episodes. It's not out yet. You feel me?
Right.
One of them is called, and these are already filmed. They're coming out in the next few weeks. One of them is called "If a Woman Hits a Man, Do He Got the Right to Hit Her Back?"
Knock her ass out.
You follow what I'm saying?
Ray Rice.
Some women feel that way.
feel?
Some of them did.
But you and me, my mama told me everybody keep their hand to themselves.
Period.
I feel the same way.
hit me
You
up
feel
in
me?
the
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
You ain't get no free licks.
Maul,
off of me.
save that. Cause man, you done already recorded these though.
Yeah, they recorded.
Right.
And guess what another one's called that's recorded?
See what I'm
that's
talking
coming
about?
out.
We got to
But I
get
got
that.
plenty more topics that's coming. These are the ones that's already
But
done.
see, let me tell you the difference, right?
Yeah.
He's a pre-planner.
Of course, yeah, you got to work ahead of
Yeah.
time. Yeah, you got to work ahead of time.
I'm
Pre-planned.
I'm an introvert, so I don't really like fucking with people.
But you do.
That's
But
what
I
we
do.
You got to.
But
I
you do.
I
Especially
do
in this-
because
especially in this business that we in.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't stay to yourself.
Right.
yeah.
You feel me? You can't do that.
I'm
You
an
follow me?
extrovert.
So what topic do you
And here go look. So another topic that's coming out next week. Now I'm finna tell you all the topics finna come out.
is
this
already
week.
recorded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what it's called though? It's oral sex a must in a relationship.
Yep.
You feel what I'm
Shit, the fuck yeah. I don't give a fuck. Relationship,
Yeah,
marriage.
because if I'm
that is-
leaking and you want some head, you
Yeah.
think I'm finna send you out the fucking door to go?
No, yeah. I don't believe that's gonna go good for you. That part.
It was a nice one. It was a nice
Sit
one.
your ass down. Listen, sit your ass
I don't believe
down.
you had nobody to disagree with that, right?
One person did. I had
One.
I had
And
3
they give me the most
females.
head, the one that disagreed.
I had 3 females and I had 2 dudes. It was one female on there that disagreed, who said she don't think it's a bust. You feel me? That was my homegirl too, but she said she don't think it's a bust.
She ain't got
Yeah,
her
she's
shit ain't
sleeping.
right.
She's sleeping.
Now the episode is finna come out this week.
Yeah. What you got coming this week?
This week is called this. Undercover gay men who out here claiming to be straight.
Oh, damn, you already recorded that?
Oh,
Yes,
it's
I did.
recorded.
Yeah, that
It's
comes out
recorded.
this week.
Can we do something different to tweak it or something?
No,
I got to talk about that.
Listen,
You got a lot of these download niggas out here doing what they doing, but then in front of the camera acting like they macho.
Yeah.
You got niggas that look like
Like-
you, who look like me, who masculine, who are men.
okay,
but behind the scenes on
but
some fuckboy shit.
not to
You follow
even
me?
rebut that, right? It's a lot of women who are insecure that accept that type of shit too. Y'all be knowing shit. They be knowing.
I agree with that.
promise you, Pooh.
You right,
They
you
be
right.
damn knowing and they be condoning that shit. So
You right.
then it's
She right,
okay
she right.
when you think you gonna run into
Maul,
my
she
ass.
right, bro.
Can you come up with a subject for next week? You can come sit
I
right
got
there.
10 more subjects wrote down that I hadn't filmed yet. You feel me?
Listen,
Sit right there. You can sit right there next
Maul
week.
and I, that's my first cousin. You got him fucked up.
Hey, fuck that. I ain't gonna let Maul take over my show with the Pimpaholic shit. Pimpaholics.com. What's the
YouTube.com, Pimpaholic TV. My website, www.maalthepimp.com. Instagram and Twitter at Maal The Pimp.
Hey, Maul.
He just came and pimped Cognac Sessions.
Maul,
He
fuck
pimped
that.
us.
No, he didn't, because he finna
pimped
give us a drop. Maul, tell the people what they should tune in, man.
Man, tune in to Cognac Sessions, man. Fuck my guy Dub City. Fuck him, Miss Tierra. You feel me? Follow him on YouTube. You check. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel. Go to Instagram and follow Mr. Dub City. All that there, bro.
Cause we ain't no motherfucking haters. We do this.
All that there. It's all love.
This probably the realest podcast you will ever see.
It's all networking.
The
They
dopest.
know, they know how we coming.
Like my boy, goddamn Orlando HBMG podcast, man.
thing.
The dopest fucking podcast in the fucking city.
I don't think we gonna tell Dub, man, follow up off that moonshine. After that, we
No,
go,
I'm
bro.
not
Nah,
sticking
baby.
off that moonshine. If you want the
Doug
real
gonna need a
Dub
new
City, he
kidney.
needs the moonshine.
Doug's gonna need a kidney.
No, not for the. I don't drink beer like that. Yeah, we're just gonna fuck my
The
kidney
beer
up.
ain't gonna attack you.
Well, fuck it. They said you gotta die by something, goddamn it. Man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to the motherfucking Cognac Sessions. Appreciate motherfucking the Maal The Pimp.
For sure. For sure.
Appreciate Tierra for coming through. She been fined $50. She gonna buy us the next bottle of fucking motherfucking cognac for
It
the
won't be
Cognac
no
Sessions.
Martell.
It don't gotta be Martell. You can bring us some Anzac. We don't give a
We
damn.
gonna drink some ring.
Shout out to
Where y'all
everybody,
know it's
man.
them $50